that we have great leaders everywhere. Just about 10 days ago, I was in Daura. They are 30 years old. They were celebrating their 30th anniversary. Earlier on this year, sometime in, I think, April, I was in Ecom. They celebrated their 30th anniversary. Now, let me go back to Daura. In Daura alone, I found young men and women who are so vibrant, but not that visible in the committee of USOSA. But they're coming on board, and coming on board real strong. I would also like to celebrate them for the following reason. What they did in Daura, similar to what many of us do in our own schools, because we're doing great jobs. We're giving back. In this particular case, they took special attention and care for their teachers. One of the members donated 7 cars to his old teachers, which was very commendable. Now, I'm highlighting this example because of the person in question. Many of us might not know that person. It's a young man of 1999 set who is currently the Speaker of the Kaduna State House of Assembly. And not just that, thank you, not just that, he's actually the Speaker of Speakers in the northern part of Nigeria. So a young man. Compare that to our senior here who is of 77 cents. But a young man, 1999. Many of us are senior to him. But it's actually very powerful in the north. Now, that's just one example I'm giving. There are many other examples. I'm highlighting that to say the following. When we activate ourselves like we're doing today, we bring out the best amongst us. And then when it comes to the USOSA structure, I want to say the following. I want to invite one and all from the different schools across the breadth of Nigeria. Present your best. Present your best to lead USOSA, irrespective of the age of the school. Present your best to lead USOSA. And for you to do that, you need to make sure you are actively involved in your alumni association. You need to build your alumni association. But for those who might not know, USOSA membership is the alumni association, not the individuals. I want to underline that. So I encourage you one and all to please prepare for the election coming up in 2020, and I want to say this quietly. Please don't tell anybody, not anybody beyond this room. If you will accept, I would like to be your President General beyond 2020 October.
Carry go.
Yeah, I know some people are not clapping because they haven't taken their hands yet, but it's not a problem. My business is to get to know everybody and make sure that I impress you in doing the business. And for me to impress you in doing the business of leading USOSA, we need to get out and about and make sure that Nigeria knows what USOSA is about and we take charge. And that is why I would like to highlight for you certain plans which we have next year as USOSA, of which you are a part of. Like you already do quite well, and we're taking example from you. We intend instituting health walks in a minimum of 12 capital cities next year. That is going to happen, and hopefully it will all happen, at the same time, the same dates. We are looking at having sports carnival from next year. Typically, we have one already in October, happening every year, which will be taken over by USOSA. That's the sports carnival in Lagos. We'll be looking to institute another one in Abuja, just to give some proximity to those who cannot travel down to Lagos. A very important thing for us is going to happen next year. We are looking at promoting or coming up with an education summit. An education summit. Now, to me, that is very important and fundamental to our leadership in this sector and fulfilling our vision. I know we have friends from all other schools here who have strong alumni associations, but with a coalition of 104 alumni associations, we are arguably the biggest in Africa, if not the world. Now, it would be a shame if we do not position things properly for Nigeria by defining what education really should be in our country. That said, we will also be having 2 plenaries, one of which will be our elective AGM in October next year. Last but not the least, I would want you to work with me on the following. I would like us to have a bigger version of this. What you have done fantastically well today, we will be working towards instituting what I call the President General's Dinner. It's going to be one every year. Why is this important? We need to showcase ourselves to Nigeria, where we will have the best and the best of Nigeria, who are Usosan's president. Now, that dinner will also be used in promoting our alumni associations, where we will give awards to the best. And those awards could be the best give back projects, the best participatory association in the Usosan movement, and a lot more. Now, I'm highlighting all this to say the following. My exco, your exco, we're a team of just under 12 persons. We have lost one of our strong members. There's a call out from me right now. We need the best from you to join committees within the USOSA to drive all these activities. We have the education committee, we have the publicity committee, we have welfare committee. This needs strong USOSAs from across Nigeria to join. I'm opening this up to you to make sure that if you were interested in this, if we do not headhunt you before then, that you put yourself forward, please, to give to Nigeria through USOSA. Last but not the least, I would want to state the following, since I have your ear. My sister, your sister, our welfare secretary who was meant to take care of us, passed on under circumstances which many find tragic. But I want to state the following. There is no death that is not permitted by God. When somebody passes on, it just will be their time. We don't question God. That is one. Two, there's been certain insinuations that my sister, your sister, Khadija Isala, did not take care of herself. Some people make statements like that. Like, why would she come out for a walk? That is not true. I can state that with affirmity. She knew her health status. Yes, she had high blood pressure. She was managing that very well. As a matter of fact, on that very day, for the week preceding that, she was perfectly okay in her health. Now, over and above that, just like what you do here in Port Harcourt, the organization, the team that organized the walk in Abuja had medical doctors present and had fantastic ambulance in attendance. When she slumped, she was taken care of and rushed to the hospital. But it was her time, and she passed on. We celebrate her life. We celebrate all she's done for USOSA. We celebrate all what she's done for Nigeria. I would want us, if there is no other message you hear from me today, please don't join the bandwagon of talking negative about our dead. Let's learn from it and talk positive. That's it. Next year, whatever we do, we're going to be working on certain welfare projects on the USOSA level, which she was working on. Welfare projects like water for our schools, from Impact Water. That is going to go ahead. Certain projects, of course, like you already might be doing, mentorship, seminar programs. That is going to go ahead. We are also coming out with a USOSA-wide health insurance and life insurance scheme that is being worked on, the social one.